Have you ever thought about investing your money, but backed out just at the idea of losing everything you've worked so hard to earn? Have you felt like the financial market is an unknown, risky territory full of traps? If you're over 40, a parent, or someone who values stability above all, this video was made especially for you. With so many options, promises, and uncertainties, knowing where to put your money safely in 2025 might be the most important step you take to secure your financial peace today and tomorrow. And here, we get straight to the point. You'll learn exactly where to invest with protection, predictability, and without needing to be an expert. By the end of this video, you'll have the clarity to make confident financial decisions, even if you're just getting started. Many people think investing is only for those who like taking risks or who understand all the technical terms of the economy. But the truth is, there's a whole profile of investors looking for the opposite: safety, stability, and predictable returns. This conservative profile is very common among people over 40. Those who already have a solid life, family responsibilities, and can't afford to risk what took decades to build. Maybe that's where you are now, and it makes total sense that your top priority is preserving your wealth rather than multiplying it quickly. The real challenge is finding financial paths that offer genuine protection, not empty promises. Looking at the economic outlook for 2025, this search for security becomes even more urgent. We're still facing market instability, interest rate fluctuations, political uncertainty, and inflation that, even if under control, continues to slowly eat away at your purchasing power. In this context, keeping your money in a savings account might feel safe, but it's a silent mistake. The truth is, savings accounts no longer keep up with inflation, and that means your money is losing value month after month. That's exactly why investing wisely and safely, with knowledge and strategy, is the best decision you can make right now. But before we talk about where to invest, it's essential to understand what safe investing actually means. Many people believe safety means zero risk. But in the financial world, that doesn't exist. What does exist is controlled risk. And that comes from respecting three key principles: liquidity, predictability, and protection. Liquidity means being able to access your money when needed. Predictability is knowing what kind of return to expect. And protection means avoiding large fluctuations or major losses. When these three pillars are aligned, you can invest with peace of mind, even with little experience. The secret lies in choosing financial products that match your profile and sticking to a clear strategy. Now let us get into the best safe investment options for 2025, ones you can use even if you are a beginner, and that prioritize protection above all. First up, we have Tesouro Selic, Brazil's government bonds. These are considered the safest investments in the country because they're backed by the federal government. Tesouro Selic is perfect for keeping your money growing with daily liquidity, meaning you can withdraw anytime without major loss. It's great for building an emergency fund and earns more than a savings account, following Brazil's base interest rate. Next, we have CDBs, certificates of deposit, issued by large banks with daily liquidity. These are protected by the FGC Credit Guarantee Fund up to $250,000 per person, per institution. That means even if the bank goes bankrupt, your money is still safe. CDBs from solid banks usually offer decent returns, are easy to understand, and are accessible for most people. If you want a bit more return without giving up safety, consider LCIs and LCAs, real estate and agribusiness credit notes. Like CDBs, these are also backed by the FGC, and they have an additional perk: they're tax-free for individual investors. This makes their net returns even more attractive. However, they usually have fixed maturity dates, so they are better for medium-term investments when you want to need immediate access to your money. Also worth mentioning are conservative fixed-income mutual funds. These funds are managed by professionals and typically invest in government and low-risk private bonds. They're great for those who prefer to delegate asset selection but still want a conservative approach. Just watch out for the fees. Look for funds with a solid history and low management costs. High fees can eat into your long-term gains. Finally, there's private pension plans, PGBL and VGBL, for conservative investors. These are excellent for long-term financial planning and inheritance strategies. Pensions help you build a retirement fund with discipline, and depending on your tax profile, you can get fiscal benefits as well. If you're thinking long-term and want more than just short-term liquidity, this is a smart choice. But before you start investing, there are a few key precautions you need to take. First, never fall for promises of quick money or guaranteed profits. No serious investment offers fast returns without some form of risk. Second, always make sure the financial institution you are using is authorized by Brazil's central bank or the CVM, Securities Commission. This ensures your money is operating within the rules. Third, start with an emergency fund. This should be in a high-liquidity, low-risk product like Tesouro Selic. And remember, never put all your money in one place. Diversification is what keeps your portfolio safe and balanced. If you're just starting out, build a simple plan. Define your goals, understand your risk tolerance, and pick the options that match your needs. A good conservative starter plan might be 50% in Tesouro Selic, 30% in CDBs with daily liquidity, and 20% in LCIs or LCAs with a medium-term maturity. As you gain more confidence, you can rebalance. The important thing is to get started, not rush it, but also not stand still. Now that you know the best ways to invest safely in 2025, you can take your first steps with much more confidence. Remember, safe investing doesn't mean giving up on returns. It means protecting what you've built and making your money work for you, without sleepless nights. Financial peace is within reach for anyone who's willing to plan, learn the basics, and avoid shortcuts. If you got value from this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who also wants to protect their assets in 2025. And tell me in the comments, which of these options feels right for your profile? In the next video, I'll show you how to build a complete conservative portfolio from scratch. I'll see you there.